People ask me, how do you get your protein if you don't eat meat? Fruits and vegetables have protein. Yes, fruits and vegetables have protein. Plants are protein. Basically, protein is just 9 essential amino acids that combine together and create, a complete protein. There's complex protein and there's simple protein. There's simple protein that your body recognizes, as real protein that it uses that don't harm it in any shape or form. And there's also complex protein, like the proteins that you're getting from your meat and your dairy. It's called complex protein because your body don't just receive it and process it like it naturally does everything else, which is why a lot of people get boils and acne and eczema and all that stuff from eating complex protein, all that dead flesh. And now you have your simple protein, like cantaloupe for fruits is a good source of protein. Avocado contains all 9 essential amino acid protein. Mushrooms contains all 9 essential amino acids protein. Kale contains all 9 essential amino acids protein. Guava, protein. Wild rice, protein. Chickpeas, protein. Hemp seeds, protein. Sesame seeds, protein. So, and the list goes on and on and on of all the fruits and veggies and grains and legumes that has protein. And that will be protein that your body will recognize and process it at the natural rate that the body is supposed to process it, because our human bodies is not made to store garbage. You're supposed to eat something. Your body goes to 3 phases: consumption, assimilation, and elimination. And all those 3 phases are 8 hours, like 24 hours in a day. So if you eat something that takes more than 8 hours to assimilate and then to come out of your body, that's your body letting you know that it's not your food, because the food doesn't contain any fiber. Meat doesn't have any fiber. Dairy doesn't have any fiber. White flour doesn't have any fiber. Processed sugar doesn't have any fiber. So all the protein that you're supposed to consume supposed to contain some type of fiber so your body could process it and break it down, and your body could eliminate at the rate that it's supposed to eliminate. And also a lot of people want to worry about, well, what about the vitamin Bs, like all the apartment numbers, B12, B17? There is nothing that the body needs that nature don't provide, whether it's your fructose, whether it's your minerals, whether it's your vitamins, whether it's your amino acids. Nature provide everything. You can get your B vitamins like B12, which a lot of people claim you can only get from animal products. You can get B12 from butternut squash. You can get B12 from berries. You can get B12 from wild spinach. You can get B12 from beetroot. And the list of stuff that contains B12 goes on and on and on. There is nothing that the body needs that nature do not provide. Now, if you want to let somebody bamboozle you and make you feel that, that God, universe, and nature is dumb, like it didn't give you everything that you naturally needed to thrive, then that's your business. Or if you want to be the type of person that operate like a barbarian, you are free to do so. We all have free will, and you have the choice to operate like the type of being that you want to operate. If you want to be, the high vibrational being that is supposed to be in charge of the land, you are to consume as that, because what you eat doesn't just affect you physically, it affects you mentally and spiritually. But if you want to be a barbarian and act like you go on a war and blow the whole world up, there are ways for you to consume that can keep you operating from your lower self, so you can operate like a beast that you're not. It's all up to you, man. Your choice is yours, man. Being high vibrational is essential. Self-love is essential. Eating God's food is essential. I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. You can act like you don't know and go back to eating that pig feet if you want. That's your business. You feel me? I love you too. You feel me? Because a lot of y'all be thinking I don't like y'all, just because y'all be eating pig feet and all that. You feel me? Now, there's a difference. I get goddesses, that slide in my DM talking about would I date a woman, that don't eat the way I do? No, I would not.